Bright Duty. Every student matters.
Welcome to another lecture. In this class, we are going to continue with Lord of Flies, written by William Golding, a fiction from class 11th Alternative English, Nagaland Board. So far we have discussed about the two boys, Ralph and Jack, who wanted to be the leader of the group of boys who had got abandoned on an island after their plane was crashed. We saw how among the boys there were the little ones and the big ones. All the boys belonged to the age group of 6 to 12. Simon proved to be the most sensible and the wisest, and he found a place and that forest worthy of meditating, and he was trying to find a positive solution to everything. There was a boy named Piggy who, although was considered as an outcast, but was smart enough. His spectacles were used to start the fire, and he also suggested making a sundial so that they would know the time. The last thing that we had read in the story was when the boys were trying to find out the beast that according to them lived on that island. Because of finding out the beast, they ended up finding a fort, a cave rather. And although Jack and the other boys wanted to play in that cave, Ralph wanted them to go onto the mountain so that they would be able to find the beast and also relight the fire. So we continue now to see what happened later on. Now, while they were resting on the mountain, while they were climbing the mountain and were resting, Ralph wished that he could cut his hair, he could cut his nails and just get cleaned up. He remembered about his past life in England, and he started looking towards the ocean and thought how big it was and how much that ocean separated the boys from the civilization, from the country, from the other population. Now Simon, it seemed, understood what was going on in Ralph's mind and reassured him that don't worry, you will get back there. Now, sometime later, as they moved towards the jungle, through the jungle towards the mountain, the boys actually found signs of pigs. Ralph agreed that as long as they were going in the right direction, they can hunt. So, we know how much Jack was crazy behind hunting the pigs. So Ralph said that if we are going in the same direction and you come across any pigs on this direction, then you can hunt. Soon they came across a boar and the boar got away. But Ralph hit it in the side with a spear. Now he was very proud of himself for what he had done, and he again reenacted the hunt with a biggin, and that the name of that biggin was Robert. So Ralph also, you see, my dear students, was now gradually turning towards the savage. So far he's been portrayed as the one who wants to build shelter for the children, who wants to be rescued. But that was the first time when he hunted and felt happy about that. Soon, all the boys got involved in chanting and crying, kill the pig, cut the throat. And it seemed that they were actually going to kill Robert at that time. Now, the boys finally stopped and discussed how to dance properly. Morris, who was one of the boys, suggested that a drum and some fire should be there. Robert said that they need to use a real pig next time so that they can really kill it. Now Jack suggested that they can use a little one, you see. Where Ralph wanted to kill a pig, Jack suggested to kill a little one, and everybody started to laugh. So this again was a sign of how these boys were letting the beast inside them overpower them. Now darkness fell before they could reach the mountains, and Ralph realized that they needed to send someone to inform Piggy that the entire night they are not going to be back. Everybody was too frightened to go back alone except for Simon. Jack made fun of Ralph's concern for Piggy, and Ralph asked Jack why he hated him so much. And all the boys got very nervous when he asked this question. Now the boys stopped there for the night, and Jack asked and questioned Ralph's courage, and Ralph agreed to climb the mountain right then. So there was a kind of envy which was going on between Ralph and Jack throughout, and both were trying to prove one another something or the other. Now only Roger agreed to go along with them. And halfway up the mountain, Ralph decided that to go up in the dark was a foolish thing to do. Jack, however, pushed him, insisted that they should go ahead as Ralph and Roger were behind him. Now, a few minutes later, Jack returned and said that he saw something. The three boys climbed to the top of the mountain that was completely dark. The wind was blowing. The parachutist, he sat up, and the boys ran towards it. So they saw the parachutist sit up, and the boys ran away because they were so scared that they saw a beast finally.